I love it. Hi, James. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Dana. Nice to meet you as well. I mean, last season kind of left us on a little bit of a cliffhanger there. But we've seen the trailer that it looks like there's going to be a little bit more going on. So, how do you feel like the show is going to balance Richie's disappearance with this new mystery you've got coming up for us?
For me, it was really important that we signal to the audience that don't worry, you are going to find out the answers to all the questions that you have left over from season one eventually. But it was also really important to sort of say, we're starting a new mystery. There's a whole new thing to solve. This isn't, the Richie Fife case isn't the only weird thing in Erie Harbor. It's not the only bad thing that's ever happened in this town. So, what we tried to do was kind of make sure that for everybody who was desperate to find out what happened at the end of season one, they would be really satisfied by season two. In addition to kind of making the world bigger, more exciting, letting the kids kind of go on slightly bigger adventures, get out of the house, go to crazier places. So we feel like we really kind of did that. I hope everybody feels that way too.
So, you actually change up, maybe not necessarily the family dynamic this season, but certainly the household a little bit. So, without spoiling anything, how will these changes kind of test the family early on?
I think thank you for reminding me not to spoil anything. I'm terrible at that. I usually just tell the whole
That's
thing.
my job.
I'm like, and the answer is the wife did it. It's presumed innocent. Yeah. So no, I think what's interesting is that the family dynamic is going to be tested in ways that we didn't really see as much of in season one. So, one of the issues that I have with the show is that like I get so emotional about Hildy's emotional struggles. And so I always
Mhm.
kind of want to see her have to grapple with difficult things. And so, the dynamic in the house is sort of widening outside of just her and Matt. So, she and her father have this incredible bond. That's especially strong because of journalism. And I kind of wanted to push at that a little bit and test it a little bit and have them be at odds about different things. And I think that's important because that's part of what growing up is as a child. It's sort of like a little bit of being able to kind of break away from your parents. And, I think the other hard part is that there are things that are going to happen in the family that are kind of heartbreaking, and that we get to watch these characters try to solve a mystery to kind of stop something heartbreaking from happening. It feels like an emotional ticking clock that was really exciting to me.
People are going to find out all about that June the 11th when season two of Home Before Dark premieres on Apple TV Plus. Dana, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, James. Can't wait.